Hey guys, welcome to this episode of the Kamen Gotoku Cast. I'm your host of Frozen Stratos. Here with me today we have
Makotoa.
Michael, welcome back. Today we're going to be reviewing episode 4 of Kamen Rider Build. Man, momentum keeps going. Build does not stop.
It hasn't. Not yet, at least plot-wise, I think.
Mm-hmm. And it's in this episode where, I really like how the main character is just as frustrated about having these mysteries as the audience is, and rightfully so. You know, they really don't, they're not slowing down. They really don't take their time anywhere they don't need to be. And I like that.
No, they don't. And, I mean, as I guess, unassuming as that mission was to go and find the family and try and, get them out, I wasn't expecting it to become a car chase that turned into a, action film.
Yeah, I know.
Stunts.
Oh my goodness.
That was something else, but I'm not...
That was something.
I'm not going to complain. I mean,
no, yeah, that was certainly a very it was a decision. Whether it's good or not is definitely up to the viewer, but I enjoyed it.
I found it entertaining, and that's
all that matters. It was the right amount of cheese for me. They needed the characters to get from point A to point B.
Yeah.
And in that, to do that, there was no requirement of it having to be believable. But there was a requirement of it having to be fun, and it was definitely that.
Oh, yeah. And the robot that jumps on the roof with, the upside-down clock for self-destruct mode, because,
I will say, out of this car chase and the motorcycle chase still takes it for me, but this is, second place ain't bad. This is really fun.
Yeah. So, that could have been so much more boring.
Yeah, definitely.
And so, it was nice that that happened. And then also kind of just that introducing us to these characters that you weren't completely expecting to, have such an emotional pull by the end of this episode.
Well, I do want to give, props to, I guess, part of casting and, the writing. They didn't give the little girl too much, but they also gave her exactly, the right amount of stuff that you should give a child actor. And for her caliber, I guess, she played the role of cute little girl very well.
Yeah.
It was entirely believable that she was this guy's daughter.
You felt for them.
Yeah. Like you said, the emotional pull, it was definitely there. Just the innocence on display was just so genuine.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know. And that really cemented the scene at the end for me as well.
Yeah. Before we get to that, maybe we should talk about some more of the action. We had, we had a monster grow big. Yeah, not Super Sentai big, but just big enough to require
Super Sentai ankle big. About there.
And then, if you watched our watch along, you would have heard me make the joke that there was Zooja all over again because there were cubes for some reason.
My goodness, are you?
And
are you that desperate for laughs that you would call back to your old joke?
It's great.
Did you not get enough laughs the first time? Are you dissatisfied?
I love how all of your garbage jokes are just fine and completely justified, but anytime I try to pull one, you just have to eat into it. Thank you very much for that.
Right, yeah, no, because that's my comedy. Anyway, I did especially like to see how because it is Nabashima. Like we got to see at the end of the last episode that he got swept up and taken away, and we get to see the bad guys like experimenting. Even they don't really know the power.
Oh yeah, that's right.
You
He was
know?
like, "Oh yeah, so I wonder what'll happen now that he's been experimented on twice."
Yeah, exactly. So, like, I don't know, it really does feel like we're not the only ones exploring this world. There are answers they don't even have. You know, not everything is laid out to them, and they get to discover it with us. Bad guy, good guy, what have you. And on top of that, like, Sento, like, himself, not even as build, Sento, he goes, he does a lot of things very quickly this episode. He goes and accuses, Scragglebeard about
the guy who seems
Faust.
to be the military dude.
Yeah, and like who might be a red herring for Night Rogue, and he confronts, and this is like the biggest reveal, especially since in the previews they reveal it. So like, I don't know, the 10 of you that don't watch the previews, prepare for spoilers, I suppose. It turns out the dad works for Faust,
or at least in some
or he's
capacity
part of
has,
Faust. Yeah, and that's why
he has
like,
one of the parts of the
Pandora's
box,
Pandora
which
box.
Apparently there's two. Obviously the villains have one because we've seen it, and then now our protagonist's friend dad.
Yeah, and we also know that there should be two because two of them flew off the Pandora's box.
Yeah, and that's going back to the scene that we were shown with our protagonist and, like you said, Scragglebeard, where they were kind of discussing things, and it was alluding that he knew more information than he was letting on, and it turned out it was true. So it's kind of we're still up in the air on whether or not he is in cahoots with the bad guy, he is the bad guy, or if he's gonna be like a third faction type.
I don't know. I feel like either he's going to be Bloodstark, or he is a red herring for Bloodstark. I don't know. By the way, Bloodstark's the blue and red guy. Yeah.
I'm getting confused now because we've seen the.
So he's the guy that looked into the scope, shot, and then his bullet just went everywhere. Everywhere you can imagine.
Okay.
Yeah, that's that guy. And
so there's that
Night
guy.
Rogue is Batman.
Night Rogue is Batman. Then who's the other one with like all the like, I guess, sewer module like turning mechanisms on him? He talked to Batman. He was teased.
Oh no, yeah, that was that's him? Bloodstark.
Oh, okay.
Yeah,
same guy. All right.
Yeah.
So teased a new suit, and
I honestly didn't know that was a thing. Like, I looked into the scans a little bit, but not enough. Did not realize that we were getting him, and then also, like, I just really can't wait until Banjo, already putting in work this episode, fighting. I can't wait till he gets his suit. I need that.
Oh heck yeah!
We haven't, like, usually when side characters sort of contribute to the fight in any sort of way, it's kind of like a gimmicky thing or like a throwaway thing. At least in recent memory, it hasn't always been effective to the level of Kamen Rider. But this guy chucked an entire drill gun into his back. He like beats up robots. Sure, he's equipped with the full Dragon Full bottle, but like, come on, that's cool.
Indeed.
Yeah. So can't wait for him to be a hero. Or he already is, just the suit. You gotta have the suit.
And then just that like last kind of scene where we had the family reunite, and it was just kind of like, oh, that hurt because
and we even get we get to see the progression of his character from at least last episode to this episode.
Yeah.
He didn't care. He didn't care if he remembered enough to, testify in his favor for not being a murderer. All he cared about was, letting this little girl have her dad back.
Yeah.
Like that
I mean, like, as if we didn't already like Banjo enough. Like,
mm-hmm.
he's becoming more and more personable too.
And on top of that, like, they're not like, this show isn't like, it isn't insulting your intelligence. You know what I mean?
Okay,
like, they're not throwing it right in your face. It's subtle character changes that you can pick up on and learning, you know, like having these characters learn and grow, and I love it.
Yeah.
But right. Yeah. Do you have anything else?
No, I think I'm good. Just looking forward to the next episode.
Perfect. All right. So, I think that just about does it. We're trying out this new, maybe 10-minute, 15-minute podcast, or discussion about the episode. Tell us if you like it in the comments down below, and hit that like button if you did like it, and subscribe if you want to hear more from us each week. We just did our Kamen Rider build episode 4 watch along, so if you want to take a listen and watch of that, hit that icon right up there. It'll take you right to it. And tomorrow, once this is all up and ready, tomorrow we will have our Q Ranger review and watch along ready for you as well. That is going up, or you can hit that link in the icon in the future when that goes up to get those as well. Anyways, guys, I think that just about does it. Keep it juicy.
Later.